Hi my beautiful intuitive family, welcome back to Crystal Intuition. So today's video is going to be another part to my series of my paranormal experiences, and it's going to be another video on a nightmare. And I know I dreamed some creepy stuff. This is quite a lengthy one, it's like 4 pages long, but I first want to have a little chat with you guys a bit, vibe a bit with you guys, and just talk about some things first. So first of all, I got some water here. I haven't slept at all. It's like 11 in the afternoon when I'm filming this. I haven't slept at all because yesterday I kind of slept most of the day because me and my fiance, we have been doing a couple of all-nighters playing games, video games, computer games. Like we played Rust. It's like, for those of you who don't know what Rust is, it's like a online PvP crafting kind of game where you kind of spawn naked with a torch and a rock, and you kind of craft a base. You try to keep your base so that the other players can destroy it because they try to raid you. You go out, you raid people, and you try to survive ultimately in that world. It's kind of cool. There's horses in it. I really dig horses, so I kind of collect them in there, but they have kind of great uses and they get you from place to place as well. So it's kind of been interesting. The server wiped, I think that was on Thursday. Today is Saturday when I'm filming this. So yeah, we're trying to get into the normal sleeping routine. I had some breakfast and coffee. I'm chilling with some water now, vibing with a couple of crystals. So if I seem tired, that's probably why. Also, my hair is terribly messy. I've been up all night. I try to fix it best I can. I try to put a little flower in it and just kind of make it look like something for the video. This is also the same flower from a short film that I did. I'll be talking about that in a moment. Okay. So yeah, my fiance also has like a YouTube channel. If you guys want to check that out, I'll link it below. He does gaming videos. We actually didn't record our gameplay. It kind of would have been cool, but also we do a lot of crazy shit, and it's kind of difficult because we're in the same room, so we're still trying to figure out the thing with the mics if we're both playing this, because we do want to do like a collab where we both play games. That might be fun. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my film channel yet, you can go check that out. I recently made another short film, finally. It's been a long time since I uploaded anything there. This one's in English, luckily, so most of you can go check that out. It's actually for suicide awareness. Like, YouTube actually removed the video because they're really strict around the content they post because of the situation going on, and they kind of saw the word suicide and saw the cut wounds, and it was kind of like the robot couldn't detect that it was for suicide awareness. So I kind of just sent like an appeal to YouTube, and they reinstated the video with a warning, which is kind of better because now like the people have to consent before they watch the video. So that way they can't like say, oh, it was too sensitive and then try to report me or something, because it is kind of gruesome. I like making films, I do directing and special effects, so you guys can go check that out. I'll link my Facebook page and the YouTube channel for my films down there. Also link, like Crystal Intuition also has a Facebook page, you guys can go check that out. I try to post inspiring things or just ideas I have throughout the day. I try to post for you guys on there as well. So also, yeah, with that whole thing going on, I kind of ordered some cards online. I ordered some in February and it's like September now. It still hasn't arrived. One actually did, so I probably will be making a couple of more tarot videos, probably an oracle card reading for you guys. It is also nearing Halloween. Now here in South Africa we don't actually celebrate Halloween, but I am gonna do probably a couple of Halloween videos, probably with some special effects and stuff like that I'll do on my face. And yeah, we can just like make that a fun experience, and I'll do a couple of more readings, like card readings and stuff. And in the future I also thought maybe I'll do like one-on-one readings with you guys, but I'm gonna do that like on donation based, so I'm not gonna charge for the readings, but if you feel like you want to donate then you can. But that's not like probably gonna happen like anytime really soon, probably next year sometime. I would probably have that figured out. Right now things are just really hectic, so we're just gonna try to keep the content flowing until then. So yeah, so you guys can definitely check out the suicide awareness video. I see a lot of people actually raising awareness for it, and I think that is a really good thing. So the crystals I'm vibing with today, I have some snowflake obsidian here, I have some beautiful strawberry quartz here, some green aventurine, I have some blue calcite, which is really good for the throat chakra, which I thought I would be needing today because I'm going to read and I'm kind of tired, so I don't want to mess it up too much. Then I also have some rhodonite and some petrified wood, which is really nice. And one of my new favorites, I finally got a legit pendulum. My fiance got this for me. And this is, I believe, pyrite pseudomorphed limonite, if I remember correctly, but I just love it. It is really sensitive to energy. Extremely. So like if my voice is a little weird today or something, it's just really, it's the lack of sleep, but that's why I have the water here, so we're just gonna roll with it. So today's story is titled Mother. This was a really creepy video, or excuse me, see, this is what I mean, I'm tired and I'm trying to film a video and video is kind of in my head, but yeah, this was a really creepy nightmare. I had this dream, it was a nightmare, it was really creepy. And I also kind of afterwards kind of like researched it a bit because it kind of freaked me out, and I kind of did find some biblical meaning, but I'll discuss that a little bit afterwards. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. So sit back, enjoy, grab a beverage or a snack, and let's get into this one because this one is quite lengthy. So I wrote this down just after I woke up, so it was still fresh. So let's see if what you guys make of this story. So a widowed mother with 5 children, a 5-year-old girl, a 7-year-old girl, a 10-year-old boy, and a 10-year-old girl, and a 17-year-old girl as well as a grandmother, moved into a new house facing a small forest in the backyard. The eldest daughter's boyfriend was always there, as they were inseparable and spent most time minding their own business in the house and in her bedroom, which is not suspicious at all, but yeah. The youngest daughter suffers from a mental disorder where she has an irrational fear of her mother. They believe that it was because of the father's absence. The mother calls a psychiatrist, not knowing that he's also a psychic. So the psychic I just need to describe him for you guys because he was really weird looking, like the psychiatrist. He wore it kind of looked gothic. He wore this black hat, and he kind of wore this black shoes and black pants. He wore this vest thing, kind of like a waistcoat, but it was black, with I think it was a white shirt underneath, yeah, and he had medium length hair, so it was kind of longer hair as well, really rugged, kind of coming down, kind of a little wavy as well. So it was also very neat and tidy, and it was really interesting looking for me on my dream. So I actually wrote his description here because I really wanted to describe him for you guys, because his description was the most unique in the dream for me. The others' descriptions wasn't really that significant. But anyway, let's continue. He comes to the house to evaluate and work with the youngest girl. The mother invites him to live there for a week, so he moved in as well. After his moving in, Mother started disappearing frequently, coming back around dinner time covered in dirt. She said that she was working on a special surprise for the kids in the garden. She was digging a hole in the forest straight down, although nobody else knew this at the time. One night while the mother was cooking dinner, she cut open her finger while cutting a potato over the boiling pot. Blood drips in the pot, filled with potatoes. Then the psychic walks in. When he sees the blood, he gets a vision revealing what really happened to the little girl, but he pretends not to know anything. At this point, it has been a couple of days after the psychic moved in. Later that night, they all woke up to the little girl's scream. The mother decapitated 2 teddy bears of hers with a gold chain and proceeded to strangle the little girl, but the mother claims that was an incident. Sorry guys, I can't even read my own handwriting. Yeah, the mother claims it was an accident and she was sleepwalking and she's sorry. The mother is known to have sleep problems and occasionally she sleepwalks. The grandmother confronts the man with tea in the living room while the grandmother confronts the mom with tea in the living room while the psychic quickly shuts the door, leaving him, the little girl, and the oldest daughter and her boyfriend inside the room. And guys, by the way, I'm really sorry if I stutter a bit. I'm really sorry if I keep interrupting the story, but I just feel like I'm kind of like messing the story up a little bit. But we're just gonna flow with it, so hopefully you guys don't hate it. Okay, so locking the oldest daughter, himself, the little girl, and the boyfriend inside. So he begins explaining his concern that the fear the little girl has for her mother is not an irrational fear, but it is completely rational. And that he knows what happened years ago, and that gave her that fear. He proceeds by saying to the eldest daughter that he also knows that she knows what happened, because she was there the night it happened. The eldest daughter almost started crying as she says that she's thought that she hallucinated the entire event due to the anxiety and depression problem she also faced. And he thought it was mother sleepwalking, but the psychic told her the entire story and made it clear that it was not an accident. There's something wrong with mother. They walked out of the room after they planned to take care of things the next day. When the psychic walked out, he walked past the living room. He froze and looked up. The mother gave him a cold stare. And in that moment, he saw his own death. Then he proceeded back to his room and started packing. Mother came in a little while later, strangled him with the gold chain. Then she proceeded to take the 2 youngest girls out into the forest. At the hole she dug. She strangles and kills them both and hid them away in the hole and covered the hole back up with a trapdoor, dirt and leaves. Mother went back into the house. At this point, the young boy got thirsty and went to the kitchen to get a drink. He was confronted with his mother covered in dirt, holding a bloody chain, and he screamed. Everyone came rushing in. They saw the mother and that she tried to hurt the boy, so they all fled except for the mother and the grandmother. In the street in front of the house stood now the boy, his sister of the same age, his big sister and her boyfriend. But where's the younger sister? The 2 younger sisters, they thought, and the boyfriend rushed back in through the back door to find them. But mother killed him too, decapitated him, and came out the front door holding his head up. So the rest of the children ran. They ran and ran about a block to a friend's house and called the police. The police told them to go back to the house and wait. They'll meet them there. So all the kids went back to the house and stood waiting in the street. The boy saw the grandma in the window. "Grandma is okay," he said, and rushed in, while his younger sister followed while saying that everything will be okay now. The eldest tried stopping them, but she was too late. And so she decided to enter the house as well. In the living room sat the grandma and children while she told them a story about eternal life. She looked a bit strange though, skinnier, like a skeleton. Music was playing in the background. Coming from a vinyl plate, the next song starts playing and Mother came rushing in. An argument between Mother and Grandma arises. Something about that she liked the song and that Grandma had to wait to play it. Mother then goes back to the kitchen where she came from and continues cooking. The bodies of the two girls chopped up in the bathtub and parts in the kitchen. Mother is cooking them. The eldest walked about the house to her room where she finds the body of her boyfriend on her bed. Mother comes in and talks to her. You hold his baby inside you, in your belly. You served his purpose, she said. The eldest doesn't know anything about such thing and tries to make sense of it. Mother gives her a pregnancy test to see and said, go see for yourself, she replied. Indeed, she was pregnant, and then the sirens of the police car sounded while she was in the bathroom, and in relief she falls to the ground. Mother threw the officer across the room and downed him. She snapped Grandma's neck and fled. Hiding herself in that hole she dug, the officers took the kids to an orphanage where they were to be put up for adoption. Their grandma and father dead, and the mother, incapable of caring for them, lucky for them, a kind couple took in all three of them along with the unborn child. One day the eldest sat down after finishing the baby room. She was almost due. Her sister comes in and sits with her. What's around your neck? The eldest asked her sister. It was a gold chain with a pendant of a book. Oh, Mother gave this to me. The two younger sisters also had the same necklaces, and the chain Mother used to kill them was also gold and had the same pendant. Grandma said that it was the key to the ritual for eternal life or something, she said. To this day, the police case remains unsolved and Mother is still out there somewhere, hiding, waiting, planning. Who knows what's going to happen next? So guys, that kind of concludes that story. I hope it wasn't too unbearable to listen to, because I know like my own handwriting, it's terrible. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. So I kind of did some research afterwards, and that's where things got interesting. Just want to try to find my cell phone because I do want to read it actually to you guys. But nevertheless, that booklet, that keychain, I actually googled it and it kind of looks like a Bible, to be honest with you guys. Now, all the girls wore that around their necks, and the chain the mother used to kill them as well. So in the nightmare, what I kind of saw as well was kind of like, you know, the mother kind of told them about this ritual, and the kids were a key part of the ritual. So just want to get that quote again. Let's see if I can find it, because I can't remember it vaguely, but this was like 2 months ago, so I can't remember. It was something about what stood in the Bible about bringing the children to God, because then they will not suffer but have everlasting life, or something of that sort. Let me just see if I can find that. But it was really interesting for me to actually dream that, because it's a really like popular part in the Bible, and like not a lot of people actually talk about it, and it's really interesting. So I would really like to know your thoughts about this story, because it really creeped me out and I really felt compelled to like share it with you guys. I can't find that right now, but I'll try to find it, then I'll kind of link it below like I did with the fairy video, because I really can't find it now, but it was something along the lines of like sacrificing your children to, well, not really sacrificing them to God, but like giving your kids to God so that they can have everlasting life. And I can see how that could be kind of misunderstood, because the kids is gonna have eternal life, but they kind of interpret it different in the nightmare, because it was like the mother thought that if she sacrificed the kids, like she would have eternal life, and that's kind of how the story went. Now, every time the gift went to the eldest daughter, she was to conceive a new child, and the eldest child was the one who carried on the gift. But it was only with the females, apparently. And then the rest of the kids got kind of killed off for like the purpose of the ritual, and they were kind of consumed to, it was just consuming their youth or something in that manner. It kind of like freaks me out. I don't know why I dream stuff like this. That's so weird. But I'm gonna try to film a couple of more videos today for you guys, so you'll probably see me upload a couple more, probably like 2 or 3 in total. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would really like to know your thoughts on this, but I will find that Bible verse and I will link it below as well. I hope it wasn't too unbearable to listen to. I'll try to do better in the next ones I'm filming right now. It's just my own handwriting's terrible. Like, yeah, that's why I got myself some blue calcite here, because it's good for the throat chakra, because my speech is probably a little terrible from lack of sleep. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my content and want to see more like this. So I hope you guys have a fantastic morning, noon, night, whatever it is there for you, and blessed be, guys. Bye!